find that little cafe.
Am I in your way?
Funniest sound in the day. Get the table by the window. I'll say I love you again. If the violin player still there, we'll dance until break up.
Telling you that you can make it hold, yeah. Telling you that you can make it hold, yeah.
Fearless leader. The hill of life. Now y'all too young for this. I know you are, but y'all will grow into it. 20, 30, 40 years. So. The hill of life. Yes, sir. When we're young, we seem to have no fear. We tend to think we'll always be here. Therefore, we have many wasted days and wasted nights, and we think it's no big deal. Take all the changes we start going down the hill. Coming up the hill, we're busy working, raising a family, trying to succeed. And man, when you're going to hump, you better hang on, because I start picking up speed. On top of the hill for a little while, you might feel a little bold. You wake up one morning, without somewhere down the line, you've already gotten old. Like me, every time I have pain, I think of an old TV show, Sanford and Son. Anytime I start hurting, I'll say, "Woohoo, I think this is a big one." If you're not going downhill, you don't know what I mean. I didn't buy bananas if they're very green. But I can think of a few good things about going downhill. But if you go to town and buy something, and they say last lifetime, well, it party will. Another good thing about going downhill, and this is very true, if like kidnappers tonight, not going to be very interested in you. I realized I'm getting older down this old antique store. That's when I realized that little stuff in there don't look so old anymore. I saw an old buddy in town the other day. I said, "Buddy, how are you?" And he said, "Well, it all depends." I said, "Oh, you were them too?" But I don't worry about your future. I don't dwell on yet your sorrow. We'll be happy and have fun today, just in case you're not here tomorrow. All right. I'll never get out of this world alive. My fishing pole is broke, bricks full of sand. A woman went away with another man. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. Well, this just uncle passed away. They left me quite a bag, and I was living high till the fatal day. A lawyer prisoner wasn't born, I was only had everything that hit me that got me down. If I jumped in the river, I would probably drown. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive.
Society, fireball. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, this is about my horse named Dolly. It's called Mountain Filly. Appreciate this. I had me a mountain filly, and she was full of Spanish blood. She was sure-footed in the mountains and never bogged down the mud. She was sharp, quick, and nimble, and agile from nose to tail. And as time went on, we began to bond. We built a friendship that never failed. She had heart and grit. She refused to quit. There wasn't a hill she wouldn't climb if you put her in front of it. She was sturdy and strong, could ride all day long. Her endurance is hard to beat. I remember many a sunrise I'd be surprised at the ground she'd cover with her feet. I'd ease out on the reins and let her run, and it feels like we're going downhill. But ask her to run and she'll pass up most horses like you stand still. Been winters so cold that mare would live on just twigs and tree bark. I don't think it was a cast iron stomach for her to believe it was a cast iron heart. She's the color of buckskin with a big doe eye about as round as you could ask. She's happy no matter what the weather, and she's game for any task. She's never let me down, not once, at least I can think. She's even on her extra best behavior when I've had too much to drink. She always gives her all, never asking for much in return. I wish I could put into words all the lessons that we learned. The ground I would have never covered if it wasn't for her track, and the beauties I'd have never seen if not sitting on her back.
Amen.
Ira Hayes, Ira Hayes. Call him drunken Ira Hayes. He won't answer anymore. That's the whiskey drinking in. Gather around me, people. There's a story I will tell about a brave young Indian you should remember well. From the land of the Pima Indian, a proud and noble band who farmed the Phoenix Valley out in Arizona land. Down the ditches of 1,000 years, the water fed Irish people's crops till the white man stole their water rights. The sparkling water stopped. The Irish people grew hungry. The land grew crops of weeds. War broke out. Ira volunteered so he could get the white man's greed. There they battled up Iwo Jima Hill. 250 men, but only 27 of them lived to walk back down again. And when that fight was over and Old Glory raised, among the men that held her high was the Indian, Ira Hayes. Now, Ira returned a hero. He was celebrated through the land. He was wined and dined and honored, and everybody shook his hand. But he was just a Pima Indian. No water, no home, and no chance. People back on the reservation, they didn't care what Ira had done, and when did the Indians dance. Ira started drinking heavy. Jail was often his home. The sheriff would let him raise a flag in glory, like you'd throw a dog a bone. Ira died drunk early one morning in the land that he fought to save. 2 inches of water in a lonely ditch was a grave for Ira Hayes. So call him drunken Ira Hayes. He won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian, the Marine that went to war. Yeah, call him drunken Ira Hayes. And his ghost is just as, the land is just as dry. And his ghost lies thirsty in the ditch where Ira died.
All right, Jackson.
Oh, a little bit.
Cut it off.
That sign in there says Wilburn and Wally are probably here. Which one of you guys is Wilburn?
Me.
Wally right here.
Oh, that's Wally. Huh? Okay, well, you'll do then, Wally.
I can tell by the shirt.